To be able to release stress, trauma, tension from your body, you first have to have safety. This is the thing that I first teach my clients when they start to work with me. The reason being, if your body doesn't feel safe, your body will not allow release to happen, because your body and your brain are expecting something dangerous to happen at any moment. So that release process won't happen. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to find that safety in your body, the first step to being able to release stress and trauma from your body. Okay, so just finding ourselves a chair to sit, and we're going to start by using a breath technique that's going to shift us into rest and digest state really quickly. This is called the physiological sigh. And how we do that is we inhale to around about 80% through our nose, and then we do another little inhale to the top of the breath, and then a sigh. So it looks and sounds like this. So just start doing that with me. And as we sigh out, just like you to think about relaxing your muscles, so letting your shoulders fall away from your ears, letting your feet be firm against the floor, your hands being heavy against your body or wherever your hands are resting. So let's do a few more. And we're now going to use some grounding. So grounding to bring us into the present moment. When we ground, we use one of the senses, and today we're going to use touch. And I just want you to touch your thumb alternately to each of your fingers. I'm going to do that a few times, but we're not doing it without notice. We're really noticing the feeling of our thumb against our fingers as we're touching each one in turn. We go through and do this 3 or 4 times. And then resting our hands back on our legs or on the chair. And now I just want you to, looking straight ahead, I want you to gaze up and to your right. And I want you to hold that gaze until you feel a yawn happen. So a yawn is a sign our body's shifting into rest and digest. So this is a sign it's working, and our body will not shift again until we feel safe. So again, safety is happening because we're yawning. So once you may need to hold that longer. Obviously, hopefully my nervous system is quite responsive to this. If you've not done these things before, you may need to hold that upward gaze for a few minutes. So just be patient, and just as you're holding it, you might want to just breathe in and out through the nose. So just holding, being patient, not forcing anything, and just waiting for that yawn to happen. And once you get that yawn, we return the gaze centre, and then we do the same up and to the left. And again, wait for the yawn to happen, however long that is for you. Breathing in and out through the nose until that happens. And then we come back centre. So once we've done those things sitting down, and hopefully we now feel nice and stable, comfortable and present, we're now going to stand and do some more techniques standing. So join me standing. Okay, so now we're standing. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to spread our toes on the floor. So just if you have shoes on, slippers or whatever, just take those off and just be in either bare feet or just socks. And I just want you to be spreading your toes out. You may have noticed when you feel tense, stressed, your toes grip. So we're just spreading the toes out. So now we're using the body to give the brain the message that we're safe. Everything's okay, we're safe. So spreading the toes. And now I want you to just come up onto your toes and just drop down on your heels gently. So this again is a lovely grounding movement, gives the body a sense of safety. Dropping down. And we're going to bring some breath into this. So as we rise, inhaling, exhaling, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And now just give the body a little shake. So by shaking, we can actually offload excess energy that's in our body due to us feeling overstressed or anxious or tense. The body stores a lot of energy when we're in that state because we release hormones. So we're just shaking any of that excess energy off. And now just coming back, standing. Let's do a couple more of those breaths that we did at the beginning. So inhaling twice through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and out through the mouth, and out through the mouth, and out through the mouth. Now we're just going to step forward onto our left foot, rock forward, and step back. And again, stepping forward onto our left foot, rocking forward, step back. Again, step forward and rock, step back. We're going to do this 5 times. Step forward and rock, and step back. And let's do the same with the right foot. Step forward and rock, stepping back. Step forward and rock, stepping back. This is 3, 4, and the final one, and 5. Now what we're doing here with this alternate foot movement is, this is called bilateral stimulation. So we're just alternating from left to right stimulates the left side of the brain and then the right side of the brain. And this can, again, helps our brain to calm down and come into a calm place. And now let's just roll the shoulders a couple of times. A couple more of those little heel raises. And inhaling, sigh it out, inhaling, sigh it out. Now you can repeat this as often as you need. I would, if you've never done this before, I would try and do this once a day when you feel you need it. You can do it first thing in the morning, or you can just do it when you feel like you're a little bit over aroused or feeling your body doesn't feel quite safe. Maybe you're feeling a little floaty and not quite with it. You can just use it whenever you need it in those times during the day. But try to do it at least once a day if you've not done it before. And this will start to give you a really good base for your body to start to know, actually, I can feel safe. And this is the first step that we need in the release process. Thank you for joining me.